So now we're gonna play Who's Most Likely To. Who's most likely to get offended by a joke?
Are you serious?
Quay.
You turn everything, literally everything I say.
What do I be offended by?
No.
What do you be saying?
Nope. Won't fall for it. Next question.
Good answer.
For real. I'm smarter than that.
I was blessed with a blessing and honestly shawty can't hold it down.
Can I get a real?
Yeah, I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Gonna take this. Make your booty go. You don't know that? That's your boy too. Wow. Yeah, I'm loving it.
Gonna take this. Make your booty go.
That's your boy.
Who? Jacquees?
Teddy Pender.
Oh. Who's most likely to forget people's names? Me? I would say me. What would you say?
What was the question?
Never mind. It might be him. Who's most likely to forget people's names?
Between us, that definitely be you.
Who's most likely to forget their anniversary?
Come on, don't do me like that. I'll take that L.
Who was you gonna pick?
Huh?
Who were you gonna pick?
You. That was one time though.
Who's most likely to forget what they told somebody?
It's definitely you. I think you said it to me last week. I told you that.
When? Who's most likely to forget where they parked their own car on your first date?
Wow, you ain't very specific. For no reason. On Valentine's Day. Well, I thought we.
They got told.
I thought somebody stole it. I know I ain't leave my keys. I know I wasn't that nervous. I was a little nervous though.
Why were you nervous?
Huh?
Why were you nervous?
Shawty better than a 3-year-old. I was a little nervous for real though, cause I ain't never celebrated Valentine's Day, like for real.
Me either.
That ain't why I forgot
And
where I
honestly,
parked my car. I just don't have no sense of direction.
Our first date, we didn't know that we were dating exclusively yet. Like we hadn't had that conversation like in its fullness.
Yeah, just going.
So it was like a joke to me. Like I bought like gag gifts, like funny stuff, and he like went all out.
Meanwhile, I'm over here stressing.
Yeah, it was like when I came to his house and saw what he got me, I thought it was for. Because like we both lived with our parents, so like his brothers lived there too. So I'm like, oh, this must be like all the girls' gifts. So he gave me flowers, and I never got flowers before. So I was like, oh my god, thank you, like they're so beautiful. And I just sat down, and he was like, so this whole table of stuff is for you. And I was like,
go ahead, talk about it. Talk about it.
Yeah, I started crying, but not like I just never got gifts. Like it's never been part of my story. And he got me like so many things. It was so nice. It was really sweet. And then he forgot where he parked the car. Ooh, went to the movies.
What movie we went to see? I still got the stuff in my wallet.
He still got the stuff in his wallet.
It's faded though. Don't say nothing.
I'm faded. No, we went to go see
Taraji.
Yeah.
Ugly cry.
What Women Want. She didn't cry in that movie. Don't do her. Anywho, next question. Who's most likely to get punched in the face?
That definitely ain't me.
I just talk too much.
Exactly. Somebody just fire on you because you get disrespectful.
But best believe, I'm coming back.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? But yeah.
Because I ain't gonna.
Ain't nobody gonna hit him, yeah. Who's most likely to get shouted at by their parents?
Don't look at me. That's you. Are you serious?
So this is why it's funny. I'm most likely to get shouted at by my parents by something I did, but he's most likely to get shouted at by his parents as far as his mom always yelling anyway. Like, he gonna get yelled at way more than me, and that's just not on that. But who deserves it more is me. But who gets it more is him.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
See,
Disagree with me.
I
Please do.
definitely disagree. It's definitely you.
When did they see me get yelled at by my parents? One time
Alright.
that I can remember.
Alright.
They be yelling. They be
Alright. Nah, they be yelling.
But I don't know if I've ever not seen your mom yelling at you.
Nah, the thing is, she'll yell at me, but it's just in the moment. Your yelling is for 2.5 hours at a time.
Cause my parents be feeling guilty.
It's a
So
difference.
they yell at me and then we'll have a whole like therapy session.
You gotta find another way.
But no, honestly, they don't yell at me. Like when my mom get mad at me, she square up. Like we not finna be talking.
It's just a lot of yelling going on.
That's because my dad talks loud.
Nah, and don't blame him. It be yelling going
Ooh.
on.
But like, when's the last time you saw me get yelled at? I'm very curious.
Just know it was recently.
They ain't gonna do nothing.
You are yo, I'm gonna slide on this video.
I said what I said. No, I'm kidding. I love y'all. Who's most likely to get struck by lightning?
That's me. I got
The worst luck.
terrible luck. They 9th grade at De La Salle, they called me Thump. Cause I was hurt every other week, but I stayed on the field though.
Man, he played softball once a week for like half the year. My dad was like, "Are you sure he should be out there? He be getting hurt."
Mm-hmm.
We went to Top Golf, sprained his elbow. Just kidding.
Oh, that was a softball injury. Don't do that.
I'm just kidding.
And I be hitting home runs with whole straight rotator cuffs. Don't
He always
see
injured.
you getting real funny.
He
when
always
the camera.
injured.
That red light come on, you turn into something. Come on,
Hey.
come on.
Who's most likely to get their whole group in trouble? These ain't fun because they're obvious answers. We're so different. It's me. I'm most likely to get everybody in trouble. Who's most likely to get offended by a joke?
Are you serious?
Quay?
You turn everything, literally everything I say. How many times a day do I have to say it? Babe, I was just joking.
Quay, I just said that you get injured all the time and you went into a whole spiel. And it was a joke.
No, because
spiel.
you did a deep dive into the joke. Mine just be one-liners. And I said I was
So
first.
what do I be offended by?
No.
What do you be saying?
Nope. Won't fall for it. Next question.
I'm about to Family Feud. Good answer.
For real. I'm smarter than that.
Who's most likely to fall downstairs?
You? Wait,
Why?
you are clumsy. Are you
I'm
serious?
not clumsy. What's clumsy?
Remember I told you I'd be joking and you be getting...
No, whatever. That's not the same thing. It's not even the same thing. I'm not clumsy. I haven't fallen in a really long time.
How many times you stumble? Nah, I ain't falling down no stairs. My footwork too good.
No, I definitely fell down some stairs. I vote me too, but I just don't like that you said it so fast. Who's most likely to be a terrible detective?
You.
What?
Detective? Why would I be a terrible... You know
Wait,
how
you
much
be acting
attention
so
to detail
slow.
Are you serious?
I be asking you to look for stuff. You can't say you can't see anything. You keep finding no clues. You're not.
Because you give false direction.
Oh, okay. It's you. Who's most likely to eat a whole pizza by themselves in under a half hour?
I got an answer. It ain't me, that's my answer.
Who's most likely to eat something off the ground?
You.
He didn't wait for that one.
Yeah, I ain't...
It's a 5-second rule for a reason. It depends on what it is, too. I really haven't eaten up before in a while.
See?
But I would. Who's most likely to eavesdrop on a conversation?
That's me.
Quay is the nosiest person.
I get that from my momo. My grandma. We can't help it.
You can help it.
I was blessed with a blessing, and honestly, shawty can hold it down.